development by LJ Leffenstar. Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me properly? Yep. Rhythm games and okay. It all comes down to this then. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. I always do this at the start just to make sure it syncs up, because it has happened in the past, especially in the earlier days, where stuff is desynced badly. Anyways, rhythm game time. FYI, I'm bad at rhythm games, so keep that in mind. The only reason why I'm doing this is because it was requested. Now let's just hope that this doesn't go too badly. Remember folks, keep controller here. LJ Leffenstar. Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome to my Let's Try of the demo of Scratchin' Melody, a 2D rhythm game in development by LJ Leffenstar.
Hello, Melody.
Can you see us?
Can you hear us? Can you comprehend us? We are your retro advisors.
That's nice.
To repeat a bar, repeat the buttons that I pressed on my bar. To support a bar, press the buttons on your bar to support mine. Let's try it out.
Astral Advisory Tutorial Song. Vacuum requested it, Jaden, during Mega Man Maker. A little bit too early there.
Good luck.
Thank you, training. FYI, I'm bad at rhythm games. So I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. The age is Note Star. Nice! We can even use it as a skateboard. Nice! We can even use it as a hoverboard. Aw, cute. Aw, we'll have to fix that. Oh. What's happening? Rats. Oh, that doesn't look good. Can you show us the footage, please? Can you play back the footage, please? Oh. The economy. How expensive is the fine? Oh, so we can't pay them off directly. Oh, so we can't pay them off directly. Oh, so we can't pay them off directly with dollars. Oh. Oh, so we can't pay them off directly with dollars. Watch where you're driving, you two. It's all about graffiti? That seems like an overreaction. This seems like an overreaction. This seems like an overreaction. Make waves? Ah. I wonder what happened to her dad. I wonder what happened to her dad. You okay there? Can we try it again? Oh, okay, I see it. I thought I had to press the button. No? I'm gonna try one more time. Close enough. That'll be handy. So these are basically like badges, aren't they? So these are basically badges, aren't they? Sorry, I still can't help you for some reason. Ah, dare you two. We can't, sadly. We've already been caught once. We can't afford being caught again. Best to start early, get job experience and all that. Rival battle time. Melody versus Cinnabay and Biggie Cheesecake. Cream cheese icing. The first DJ battle outside the tutorial. Pressed it wrong. Let's retry that. Cream cheese icing. The first true. Oh, I did that horribly. Let's try this again. It isn't. This is all fan-made. That I can confirm, Jaden. Cream cheese icing. The first DJ battle outside. The first DJ battle outside training. Ah, close. I screwed that up. This is more like Parappa the Rapper. This is more like Parappa the Rapper. This is more like Parappa. Nice! B is fair for my skill level. And mind you, for me, and mind you, for my skill level, this was somewhat tricky. Oh, thank goodness, we didn't get busted. And for my skill level, this was somewhat tricky to pull off. In that case, a B rank is... In this case, a B rank is completely fair. Oh. Let's see what he says again. So as long as you hit the main beats, it's fine. You can add your own extra flair to the songs. So as long as you hit the main beats, it's completely fine. So as long as you hit the main beats, it's completely fine. You can add your own extra stuff to all the songs. You can add some extra stuff to all. You can add your own extra pizzazz to all the songs. You can add your own extra pizzazz to all the songs. You can add your own extra pizzazz to all the songs. I'm on the lookout for any of those music boxes. You okay there, dog? I'm on the lookout for any of these music boxes. Duly noted. Did you have too much sugar there? As long as they're optional. Groove Coast. As long as they're optional, Jaden, I'm fine. Groove Coast to the east. Why hell? Groove Coast to the east. The Dolphins? I get the pun. They listen to the waves. Melody versus Nami. Only one of us can apply for the job. Nami.wave. No, that was bad. Nami.wave. Once again, Nami.wave. Once I get the general pattern going, I'm fine. It's the breaks that cause some weird issues.
Waves of the water break down the tension.
Yeah. When Nami.wave. I can play some extra tracks when it's the analog stick. I can play some extra notes when it's the analog stick, but not the buttons. Nami.wave. I can play some extra notes if they're based on the analog stick. Nami.wave. I can play some extra notes as long as they're based on the analog stick, not the buttons. Whoa, it lagged there. Nami.wave. I can play extra notes as long as they're based on the analog stick. I wish there was a bit more warning with Nami.wave. I can play extra notes as long as they're based on the analog stick. Nami.wave. I can play extra notes as long as they're based on the analog stick. And if I play a note too close to another one, then it messes up. There specifically has to be enough space, and I have to follow the beat. I can't just mash all the buttons at the same time. That one comes too fast. Nami.wave. You really should make a parappa reference. FNF is a different style of rhythm game. Or rhythm heaven.
Waves of the water break down the tension.
I also like everything that's going on while I'm hitting the beat, while I'm hitting the notes. I also like everything that's going on in the background as I hit the notes, as I quickly hit the note. I also like all the events that are happening in the background as I correctly hit the notes. You okay there, Nami? Nice! Another B. Elite beat agents would also work. Her system's not responding. Her system's not responding. Someone open up Task Manager, please. Someone open up Task Manager for her. 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 What? 5:15? 5:15 a.m.? We went out that early? 5:15 a.m.? 5:15 a.m.? We went out that early? Perhaps that would work. Let's help you get over your nervousness. Let's help you get over your nervousness. At least until I was born. Let's help you get over your nervousness. Melody versus Jam Teen. Wait, is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Stir and mix. Is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Oh no, Stir and mix. Is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Is this really a rival battle if we're helping her out? Oh man, this is gonna go... Stir and mix. Yeah, this totally reminds me of Rhythm Heaven. Oh man. Stir and mix. Now this reminds me of Rhythm Heaven. Oh no, this is much faster. Oh no. What? I wish there was more warning when it's my turn to do stuff. Still a B? I'm impressed. I wish there was more warning as to when it's my turn. Especially for the repeat. Especially for the repeats. I wish there was more warning. I wish there was more warning. I wish there was more warning. Tell me when it's my turn to... I wish there was more warning. I wish there was more warning in regards to when my turn's coming up. I wish there was more warning in regards to when my turn. I wish there was more warning in regards to when my turn is coming up. Especially during the repeat sections. Especially during the repeat sections. Thankfully, Jaden. Otherwise, I would have failed the last song. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. Otherwise, I would have received a D rank during the last song. Otherwise, I would have received a D rank during the last song. Nice, I can equip both of them at the same time. What, is it powered by funk? Into McWaves we go. After 3 rival battles, we finally made it. After 3 rival battles, we finally made it. That would work. That would work, mister. Boss battle. Melody versus Since McWave. Boss battle. Grease poppin'. Grease poppin'. Time to put to use everything we learned. Time to put to use everything we learned. Time to put to use everything we learned. CS Disco style. Wait. Grease poppin'. Grease poppin'. Time to put to use everything we learned. Time to put to use everything we learned. Time to put to use everything we learned. Cook serve delicious style. Grease poppin'. Grease poppin'. Time to put to use everything we learned. Cook serve delicious style. I'm just gonna try following the pattern, not adding too much of my own flair. Ugh, that's too sensitive. Grease poppin'. It's time to put to use everything we learned. Cook serve delicious style. CSD tree probably won't return. Wildermit, yes, that will return.
What up? What up? Real busy? No bill? Oh, let's get it.
Grease poppin'. It's time to put to use everything we learned. It's time to put to use everything we learned. Cook, serve, delicious style. CSD3 probably won't return. It was getting too difficult. Cook, serve, delicious style. I wish the buttons stood out more, that's the other annoying thing. Also, the background can be a bit difficult to distinguish what's happening. Really? That didn't work? I thought that was close enough. I can't skip this because it'll break the team, I think. Unless it fast forwards through it, that'd be best. This is a boss battle, but... Alright, I'm just gonna go for the D rank. See, the problem is I can't easily read this. And also you switch directions, again. The problem here is I'm having a hard time reading the prompts now, due to the opacity being too low. Cool.
Order up.
Order up.
Workers. Bill. Now let's get up working. See if you can handle this. Flippin' and trying to keep myself from dying. But please keep poppin', my moves are not stoppin'.
Please keep popping, these moves are not stopping.
The second part of this was easier than the first part. I already have two critiques about this demo.
Whatever is like I wish out the motion. She's about to style to make up worthwhile. That's whatever the case at Ohio. Now come on, let's match a little bit more.
Almost there. We made it. Fair enough. And this marks the end of the demo. Overall, it was pretty solid. I like the expressiveness of all the characters. I like the expressiveness of all the characters and backgrounds. I like the expressiveness of all the characters and backgrounds. I like the expressiveness of all the characters and backgrounds. Controls felt on point, and I'm really thankful they have a delay system in place. Not everyone's setups work the same. And I'm really And I'm really thankful they have a delay. And I'm really thankful they have an optional delay system in place. And I'm really thankful they have a configurable delay. And I'm really thankful they have a configurable delay system. And I'm really thankful they have a configurable delay system in place. And I'm really thankful they have a configurable delay system in place. And I'm really thankful they have a configurable delay system in place. As not everyone's setups are the same. 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 Gameplay was also fairly solid. Gameplay was fairly solid. I believe it's heavily based off of Rhythm Heaven and Parapara. Hey Mega, welcome. Hope you're able to solve the mission there. You were just finishing this demo. Gameplay was fairly solid. It was pretty enjoyable. It was pretty enjoyable going through the songs. It was pretty enjoyable going through the songs and scenarios. It was pretty enjoyable going through the songs and scenarios. It was pretty enjoyable going through the songs and scenarios. It was pretty enjoyable going through the songs and scenarios. Going through the songs and scenarios. Going through the songs and scenarios. And I like how each song felt different. And I like how every song felt different to play through. I only have two real criticisms. 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 First, it needs to be made more obvious when your turn is coming up. First, it needs to be made more obvious when your turn is coming up. It needs to be made more obvious when your turn is coming up. It needs to be made more obvious when your turn is coming up, especially during the repeat sections. Second, during some of the songs, it can be hard to parse what the upcoming notes are. Second, during some songs, it can be difficult to parse the upcoming notes. It can be difficult to parse the upcoming notes. It can be difficult to parse the upcoming notes. It can be difficult to parse the upcoming notes. Namely due to the low opacity. Namely due to the opacity being too low on the background. Namely due to the background opacity being too low. Raising this would fix this issue. Namely due to the background opacity. Namely due to the background opacity being too low. Namely due to the background opacity being too low. So what do you have to say about it, Jaden, Pixel Boy, everyone else watching? Namely due to the background opacity being too low. Namely due to the background opacity. Namely due to the background opacity being too low. Namely due to the background opacity being too low. I do have one. I do have one other. I do have one other criticism, but it's more of a personal preference. But it's more of a personal preference. The overworld feels a bit too big. The overworld feels a bit too big. I like talking with the NPCs. I like talking with the NPCs and seeking out the music boxes. But yet it feels there's too much empty space in between the points of interest. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels there's too much empty space between. Yet it feels there's too much. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Yet it feels like there's too much empty space between them. Oh no, this demo is charming. Oh no, this demo is charming. Oh no, this demo is charming. This demo is charming. Good job, developers. Good job, developers. I wish the best of luck to you. I wish the best of luck to you. Good job, developers. Good job, developers. Good job, developers. Good job, developers. I wish the best of luck to you. I wish the best of luck to you. I wish the best of luck to you. On that note, the lyrics can be hit or miss. On that note, on a related note, the lyrics can be hit or miss. 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 The songs in the... On a related note, the songs and lyrics can be hit or miss. The songs and lyrics can be hit or miss. The songs and lyrics can be hit or miss. For instance, I quite enjoyed Stir and Mix. The rest of the songs, not so much. The rest of the songs. For instance, I quite enjoyed. For instance, I quite enjoyed Stir and Mix. I quite enjoyed Stir and Mix. I quite enjoyed Stir and Mix. The rest of the songs, not as much. The rest of the songs, not as much. Not as much. Not as much. Not as much. The rest of the songs, not as much. In any case, all in all, this demo was charming. This demo was charming. Good job, developers. Good job, developers. I wish the best of luck to you. Alright, short pause and on to the next game. And I mean, if you want, I can do the next game on another day, but I want to keep going. It'll take about 2 minutes because I have to install this. Okay. Game's up. I decided to do a swap because I don't want to do Rogue Genocida now. That may be a bad idea for how long that game is. You... What? Oh... Ahem. What? Does this fit in... Excuse me, hang on. Is this gonna be one of those games where the resolution has to be full screen, otherwise it doesn't do it correctly? If that's the case, oh man, it is. Why you do this game? Why couldn't you just have 1600 by 900 or more options? Alright, hang on, I'm fixing that. Okay folks, can you see it? This is why at least it has windowed mode. Except we should really have more windowed mode options. Cool. Well, there's also many of the other designers here. We don't need to go to the level of Lake. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause and unpause the game because I won't be able to see chat at the same time. I will see it after every stage or if I get stuck. FYI, this will be the last game tonight because this is almost an hour too. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. 14, 15. Perfect. Just gotta be sure it's not cropping on something because one game did that too. 6, 8. And no, he's unlike a certain other character. He's a bounty hunter. And a crocodile. Don't confuse the names, please. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville. My name is Etterville. My name is Etterville. And welcome to my let's try of the demo. And welcome to my let's try of the demo. And welcome to my let's try. And welcome to my let's try. And welcome to my let's try of the demo. of the demo of Brock Crocodile, a 2D action a 2D action platformer in development by Digicroc. In development by Digicroc. In development by Digicroc. In development by Digicroc. Raptor Ruins, Stage 1. Starting off immediately in the action. So we have a whip and a bubble gun. Raptor Ruins, Stage 1. We have a whip and we have a bubble gun. Brock's a bounty hunter. And we're trying to hunt down someone. Brock's a bounty hunter, and we're trying to hunt down someone. Brock's a bounty hunter, and we're trying to hunt down someone. Extra life. Ah, so this was an optional collectible, I suppose. That's one of two. I guess we can't go this way then. Raptor Ruins, Stage 1. We have a whip and a bubble gun. Raptor Ruins, Stage 1. We have a whip and a bubble gun. Brock's a bounty hunter, on a mission to hunt someone down. Who that someone is, I don't know right now. Who that someone is, I don't know. Brock's a bounty hunter, currently on a mission to bring someone in. Who that someone is, I don't know. Ooh, whip swinging. Physics are interesting. Physics have some momentum to them. It kind of feels like a faster-paced version of Castlevania's physics. Nice. I guess that was one of the two treasures I need to collect. Invincibility! Wow, this level has a... Wow. This level has a ton of pathways. Okay. So I guess we have multiple weapons too. Whoa, this level has a ton of pathways too. Just like classic Sonic. Just like classic Sonic. In fact, considering the sheer number of them, it feels more like Sonic. In fact, seeing the quantity, it reminds me of Sonic 3. Money! Area clear. $223 crystals collected on 223 crystals collected in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. On to stage 2. I missed one of the treasures earlier though. But seeing how large these levels are, it could be anywhere. But seeing how large these levels are, they could be anywhere. But seeing how large these levels are, they could be anywhere. But seeing how large these levels are, they could be anywhere. But seeing how large these levels are, they could be anywhere, for all I know. Darn. I don't want to hit restart because that may take me back to... I don't want to hit restart as that may be... I don't want to hit restart as that may take me back to the first stage. I don't want to hit restart as that may take me back to the first stage. I don't want to hit restart as that may take me back to the first stage. Ow. You actually have to aim to actually latch on. Hey there, big guy. You look like you wouldn't be out of place in Jazz Jackrabbit. Ow. You look like you wouldn't be out of place in Jazz Jackrabbit. Easy. You look like you wouldn't be out of place in... You look like you wouldn't be out of place in Jazz Jackrabbit. Too slow, too predictable. Too slow, too predictable. Your birds were more scary than you. Haha. Haha. Too slow, too predictable. To the city. Croco Lake. Too slow, too predictable. What? What did we do? What did we do this time? What if we didn't have 100 gems? I'll certainly check it out. I'll certainly check this place out. Croco Lake. Objective, go to bed. What would have happened if I didn't have 100 gems? Sonic meets Castlevania. See the jumping physics? Like, I can change in midair, it's not as harsh as Castlevania, but... Well, I can't just change... I can stop moving in midair, but I can't just flip direction exactly. Never mind. Brock's an archaeologist. Never mind. Brock's an archaeologist. Never mind. Brock's actually an archaeologist. Never mind. Never mind. Brock's actually... Never mind. Brock's actually... Never mind. Brock's actually an archaeologist. Could have fooled me. Never mind. Brock's actually an archaeologist. 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 It sure does. Never mind. He's actually an archaeologist. Could have fooled... Never mind. He's actually an archaeologist. Could have fooled me. Looks like this town has a bunch of... Looks like this town has a combination of both humans and andros. Looks like this town has a combination of both humans and andromorphs. Snake helmet. We missed armor and gauntlets. Oh no, I don't want this. Snake helmet. I missed the armor and gauntlets. Too bad. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Chapter 1 cleared. Chapter 1 cleared. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Never mind. He's an archaeologist. Could have fooled me. And don't confuse him with an investigator. And don't confuse him with an investigator. And don't confuse him with the 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 investigator. And don't confuse him with it. And don't confuse him with the investigator. We can try. Oops. Well, at least she's not billing us. Beehive Battleship, Stage 1. Days since last... something. 0. At least she's not billing us for the tab. At least she's not billing us for the tab. At least she's not billing us this time. Whee! Chemical plant the real? Honey plant the real? Chemical plant with honey the real? Chemical plant with honey the real? Chemical plant but with honey? Ow. How do I switch this? Oh, that's how. Chemical plant but with honey? And yes, there's actually rope swinging physics. And yes, there's actually rope swinging physics. Alright, we have... treasure obtained. Okay, we have some scrap brain inspirations too. Okay, we have some scrap brain inspirations going too. Okay, we have some scrap brain inspirations going too. Okay, we have some scrap brain inspirations going too. We have some scrap brain inspirations going too. We have some scrap brain inspirations going too. Stage 2. It was by pure luck I was able to get that treasure. It was by pure luck I was able to find... It was by pure luck I was able to obtain that treasure. Whoa, that's a... It was by pure luck I was able to obtain that treasure. Invincibility! It was by pure luck I was able to obtain that treasure. Darn. Taste that. Sadly, I can't angle my whip upwards. And I discovered this during the first stage. I can Goomba stomp off of enemies. And just like with the first zone, this has a plateau. What kind of shield is this? And just like with the first stage, there is a plethora of paths to explore. And just like with the first stage, there is a plethora of paths to explore. Couldn't quite make the jump. And just like with the first stage, there is a plethora of paths to explore. I suppose I have to go up then. Ah, I see it, I see it. Silly me. And just like with the first stage, there is a plethora of paths to explore. And just like with the ruins, there are a plethora of paths to explore. And just like with the ruin stage, there are a plethora of paths to explore. Thank you for damage boosting me in the correct direction. Oh, wait. Darn. There could have been something important there. There are swinging physics to this. It's not in a set. There isn't a set arc. There isn't a set arc. There isn't a set arc. Yeah, we're not a private eye. Yeah, we're not a private eye. Yeah, we're not a private eye. Bee princess? A bee queen? Whoa. You're only marginally tougher than the Super Turtle. You're only marginally tougher than the Buff Turtle. So he still cares. Oh no. Oh no. You fixed him too early. Oh no. You fixed him too early. Not like this. Thanks for the help. Mental trauma? Cool, only 100. I sure will. And here I was worried I'd have to spend 500 gems or something. And here I was worried I'd have to spend something like 500 gems. You're welcome, Dev. This was fun. Let's talk with some more townspeople. So we captured a criminal, fought off a B-teamed invasion, fought off a B-teamed invasion, fought off a B-teamed supervillain, fought off a B-teamed supervillain, fought off a B-teamed supervillain. We're not broke. We have over 550 gems. We're not broke. We have 550 gems. We have 558 gems. We're not broke. We have 558 gems. Help? I think I broke the menu. Like, okay. Oh, phew. I thought I got myself stuck. Oh, phew. I thought I got myself stuck. Because we pay her enough. Looks like the town consists of a combination of humans and andros. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Looks like this town consists of a combination of humans and andromorphs. Pineapple? Looks like this town consists of a combination of andromorphs and humans. Looks like this town consists of a combination of andromorphs and humans. Looks like this town consists of a combination of andromorphs and humans. Ah, a manga and anime aficionado. Ah, another anime and manga aficionado. Ah, another manga and anime aficionado. Ah, another manga and anime aficionado. They stole the deed? What? Another manga and anime aficionado. Can I go beneath? No, of course not. So we can replay stages, but so far only 2 chapters. This boss is marginally harder. This boss was merely marginally harder. Oh sure, it did force me to make use of the environment more. Oh sure, it did force me to dodge more often. Oh sure, it did force me to dodge more carefully. Oh sure, it did force me to dodge more carefully. It did force me to dodge more carefully. But not by much. All in all, this was a pretty solid demo. All in all, this was a pretty solid demo. I like the combination. I like the pixel art. I like the pixel art sprite. I like the pixel art sprites, and especially the portraits. I like the pixel art sprites, and especially the portraits. I like the pixel art sprites, and especially the portraits. I like the pixel art sprites, and especially... I like the pixel art sprites, and especially the portraits. And especially the portraits. And especially the portraits. I like the pixel art... I like the pixel art sprites. I like the pixel art sprites, and especially the portraits. The latter, as they display a nice amount of emotion. The latter, as they display quite... The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. The latter, as they express a wide variety of... The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. The latter, as they express a wide variety of... The latter, as they express a wide variety of The latter, as they express a wide variety of emotions. One sec. All in all, this was a pretty solid demo. I like the pixel art graphics, and I like the pixel art graphics and portraits, especially the latter. Especially the latter. As they express a ton of emotions. As they express a wide variety 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 of emotion. As they express a wide variety of emotions. Music was peppy and upbeat. Music's peppy and upbeat. And the gameplay itself is very solid. And the gameplay itself is very solid. And the gameplay itself is very solid. It reminds me the most. And the gameplay itself is very solid. 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 Every stage has a plethora of pathways to explore. Every stage has a plethora of pathways to explore and treasures to find. Every stage has a plethora of pathways to explore, as well as treasures to find, 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 as well as treasures to find. The way they're designed, it reminds me the most of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and by extension Mania. The way they're designed reminds me the most of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and by extension Mania. The way they're designed reminds me the most of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and by extension Mania. I don't really have any criticisms for this. Alright, yeah. Escape closes the game, but we're done here anyways. So, last thing. I don't really have any criticisms for this game. It's a solid all-rounder title. The way they're designed reminds me the most of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and by extension Mania. The way they are designed reminds me the most of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and by extension Mania. It's a solid all-rounder title. It's a solid all-rounder demo. It's a very solid all-rounder title. It's a very solid all-rounder title. I like all the character designs as well. I like all the character designs as well. Great variety there. I like all the character designs as well. I like all the character designs too. Great variety there. I like all the character designs too. Great variety there. Great variety there. It's a very solid all-rounder demo. Good job developers. I wish the best of luck to you. Good night everyone.